Hiya, I'm Tava Tucker.
And I'm Racheli Marks, and together we connect through the stories we hear.
During our episodes, we hope to learn,
revolutionize,
inspire, transform, and bring relatable content to you.
We would like to also discuss and internalize how your story can be someone's savior. This is the official
Together We Connect
podcast. Hello everyone, it's Racheli Marks.
And Tava Tucker.
We are back, and this is actually our season finale, so we're very excited.
Whoa!
We're very, very proud of ourselves that we have come this far and learnt so much from so many people, and we're so grateful for everyone.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful to our listeners, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, no, also to our listeners, thank you for being there. This show wouldn't be without you guys.
It wouldn't exist, so thank you. So, I think what we're going to be discussing this episode is actually just introspection and looking back at the journey we've had in season 2.
Sounds very fancy.
It does, hey?
Yeah.
Not that fancy, but you know.
Right.
So, I'm going to ask Tova some questions about some of the episodes, and she's going to ask me some, and then we're going to, discuss them.
Okay.
So, our first episode this season was You Set the Tone, which was the amazing Erin Lazarus, who spoke about her amputation story. So what I would love to ask you is, what was the main factor of her, story that spoke to you? What was the biggest thing that spoke to you? Yeah, what stood out to you?
I think it was quite powerful, and I think her story or her amputation of what she went through actually, not because what she went through, actually it brought out more of her personality, which was always there. So what was fascinating was in an interview when she said, when she heard that she had to amputate her leg, her first initial thought was, I'm going to get to the Paralympics where, oh my God, if it was me, I'll be like, I'm going to be depressed, I'm going to be bedridden for the rest of my life. That just shows what a unique, strong mind she already had.
It's amazing.
So this kind of brought that out, but didn't,
Do you feel that brought something out of you?
In your... I think it was a lesson to learn, and I would like to also have more of that mindset.
Rather than feeling helpless, what I could do in the situation.
Correct. Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's an amazing goal that we should all be trying to aspire to.
And you. It's
amazing.
I mean, the interview had so much going on.
It was a lot. It was so amazing. I found that episode so, honestly, world quaking. Honestly, I felt like I was being taken out of reality, because what she did teach me that really stood out to me was the fact that although she went through this groundbreaking story, she was who she was before and after. Yes. And that's what I love, because every person walking on this earth has a story and has something to give, you know, and something that I could learn from. Whether it's something not to do or whether it's something to do.
Right.
Do both. That's what I really found.
She seemed to have that petrol on fire.
She was an on fire person. Erin, if you're listening, you on fire.
And then who was our next speaker?
We had our next speaker. I'm just going to confirm. I think it was Esty Abelson, which was also absolutely phenomenal story. So, I don't know, all of these are just so magnificent. It's Esty Abelson.
Sure, she went through quite a lot of hardships, I think, still going through quite a lot.
Yes, and she's still not making excuses.
Yeah, that's a big thing. But what stood out for you?
So I think what really stood out for me was that technically things were piled against her. That's what she said, you know. Things were hard and are hard. And if you're listening, it's amazing how strong Esty was. But not just strong, understanding that just because I have a struggle does not mean that I'm any different from anyone else.
Wow.
Do you know? And that was also groundbreaking for me.
That's very powerful, Khali. I found part of what you're saying also how in life actually sometimes we don't know what the ending is.
Yeah.
And I learned the importance of, we want to get to the ending.
Always.
But sometimes it's actually important to hold our story, to rumble with it.
Rumble with it.
And have an open mind that I don't know where this is going to take me.
It's amazing.
So that's what I learned a lot from her.
I think that's amazing. And also I love the quote that you just said, rumble with me. It's the journey telling us to rumble with them.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I love that. I've never heard it before. to just kind of, it's so hard to be in the moment, but that is what life is.
And I found with Estie's story, and because she brought up quite a lot of her background.
Yes.
And I think we all have roller coasters and bumps and pimples and scratches and bruises.
Scars.
And we're still going through scratches and bruises, and she was very real about it.
Yeah, she didn't say it was perfect now.
Yeah.
She really emphasized the fact that life is difficult for everyone.
And she's still on that journey. Yeah.
It's amazing. Oh, I love that, Tova. Thank you. That's so amazing.
Jeez, these speakers
We're so privileged to have every single one of our speakers. So I'm going to look at the next one. So I'm going to ask the next question. Okay, so we had the story on Chopper.
Wow.
Yeah. Chopper, when I say that this story that she shared with us was, she is amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
An amazing woman, someone that I still am just mesmerized by. The big question that I would like to ask you, Tova, is from her story, did you find it changing anything in your life?
I remember listening to it and having goosebumps all over my body.
Yeah. Like being, how did I listen to this? How did you listen to it twice? That's my question. Like, woo.
I think Mrs. Chopper, Lauren, hey? Have I got
Leora.
Thank you for coming on the show. I'm freaking out. Hey, you taught me so much.
We both were absolutely in shock listening to the story.
And the strength, and we cannot imagine the pain that you're still going through from the loss of your husband. But I think there's two lessons I learned from.
Many, but the two big ones, hey?
Was to be grateful for one spouse.
Amazing.
I think the relationship with my husband's definitely gotten stronger.
Because you've started realising.
Yeah, her life, you can't take it for granted. And the second was how in life it's not the materialistic stuff that lasts. It's this guy Chopper who I think passed away a couple of years ago. He
passed away quite recently. He was stung and then
had a bit of a journey. To those who haven't listened, it's very worth going back.
It's worth listening to, 100%. She was incredible.
Yeah, you can see how this guy just left a strong legacy.
He did. We are still all we still think of him.
I think in my
his
life,
memory
I would love
will live
to
on.
have the same thing. Yeah,
His memory will live on
for all of us, and really.
It's amazing. Sure, it's quite actually, I didn't realize how emotional this would be, because it's going over our journey as well. I hope that every listener out there who's listened has learned something. But for us, I think if anything, we're the ones who are just absolutely blown away every time. And I think, first of all, 100% agree with you in terms of the first two statements. All of them, but especially when we find ourselves taking things for granted.
Yeah.
And I guess being realistic and opening your heart to, the love of a spouse. It's very, very, it's a lot of work, but so rewarding. And I know that he is always still with her. Always. Yeah. So it's a lot.
It's a very strong relationship.
It's amazing. And also to hear about who he was And that's also the thing, exactly what you were saying. His legacy continues. He's still with us. He's still, like, people can go, but we remember them.
100%, yeah.
And
so
also I just want to say one big point. Going through this journey and listening to the journey are two different things. She's telling us a story that took many years, whereas we listening to it in an hour or so.
Yeah.
And to be able to look back, tell the story, go through the difficulties and the challenges, it's missing out all those tiny little moments of fear, doubt, scared, happy. You know, she said she was still living her life. It wasn't like she stopped.
Yeah.
Like, and she was with her children, and her children were still, you know, thinking of him, and they still do. And it's so human and so wonderful to know that everyone is going through something, and to also just know that as much as we're alone in our personal story, we are not alone.
Yeah. I think her story of grief brought a lot of I'd say emotions that I'm sure people go through when they lose people in their life, and she really brought that story and that realism
to the world, and I think it was so necessary. And I know it's hard. It's hard to face those thoughts. And I think she's amazing for sharing with us. So thank you so much for all the lessons learned. Okay, so we're gonna go and just discuss our next episode that we did. We had Tova Goldstein, the surrogacy story, which was amazing. Tova, it's so funny I'm saying Tova, but Tova Goldstein. Tova, what did you find in her story along the journey? What did you think about the fact that, like, she was willing to do such a thing?
It's funny how you say how she was willing to do something. I'm actually just going to speak about her, not about the story.
Cool.
I think she's this very empowered. I think she's a superwoman. And I'm just totally in awe of her as a person. Like, I think her story did show a lot of strength, and the fact that surrogacy is a hell of a story. Like, she's literally the only person I know it's quite a unique story. Like, she's the only person
that you've met who've done it.
Who's done that, and to give another couple a chance to have children is just unbelievable. But that all reflects on her as a person who has so much to give to the world, and I think that just says so much.
She is amazing.
I don't know if you want to kind talk a bit. I don't know if you learned more from her story. Like, what points have
Okay, so actually specifically on her story, specifically, to be honest, she is. I mean, I've always known a lot about her. She's a very prominent. She's a very amazing psychologist. Highly recommend. Heard such good things about her, and she's brilliant. And she was always has been an awesome human being. Obviously she's grown, changed, and gone through her ups and downs, but the thing that I learned most about her story is that seeing that a person can do that and experience her story through her eyes is a completely different story to how I would see it from my eyes.
Oh wow, in what way then?
I think that so often I personally, and I don't know if other people do, assume that someone would take a certain situation the same way I would.
Okay, so what did you see with hers? Like,
she said she actually had just gotten a divorce.
Yeah.
And the first thing she was offered was, would you consider being a surrogate? And there she is, she's like, oh my gosh, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. And in my brain, would I have seen it the same way? Probably not.
Right.
Would I have experienced such a thing in the same way? Probably not. And it's so wonderful to know that every person in this world sees things differently, because then it makes a lot more sense why things don't make sense. Do you know?
And I think you brought out a very valid point, that what is right for you is different to what is right and necessary for someone else.
100%. I want you to repeat that because that's so important.
Jeez, I'm like tired. No, I think what's right for you.
What is right for you is not necessarily right for everyone.
Someone else. And is their perfect package, their DNA, their makeup. Yeah.
So their DNA and makeup is, you hit the nail on the head. I love it.
Right.
Absolutely love it, Tobbs. I
think that's what you saw going on here. Like, you thought that this
who
crazy
she was
story.
and what made her made her see it in a certain way. It's amazing. I'm shook by that story. It's just so amazing.
That's definitely mind blowing.
And every single one of these stories, like I can't. And like the person who's listening, yes, you, whoever's listening right now, you, individual, right. You have a story and you're going through something, and even if it's not as hard as what someone else would say is hard, it's hard. Full stop. You can't compare. Everyone's going through something. Yeah. And it's amazing to realize that. So our next episode that we actually did was with Gavin, which is our first male guest, which was really interesting because I do think that men and women are very different, and we hope to get more perspective on the male point of view in whatever they've gone through. Please God in the future, but in terms of what do you want to ask me?
I think Gavin had a lot of personality.
It's great, for sure. Humor,
which is so nice. But I wanted to ask you, what did you find was
the groundbreaking stuff?
Not even groundbreaking. Sometimes not groundbreaking.
Sometimes it's
different
not.
Perspective. What did you take out of it?
Learning his perspective was so fascinating for me because he spoke a little bit about depression. And when he spoke about depression, this is just one topic that he spoke about. Like, it wasn't like the only thing he spoke about. But when he spoke about how he experienced depression, once again, I just became more and more aware that people experience it differently. And that, as I said before, even though we are innately alone in our own personal story, no one else can feel what we're feeling, not even our spouses, not even the closest people to us, we still are not alone. Because everyone is going through a personal story. It's kind of the saying that everyone says, if everyone's special, then no one's special. Do you know? I don't actually mean that. Everyone is special and everyone is different and everyone's going through something. And just because you've gone through something that would be considered harder or something that is considered less hard doesn't mean that's the reality.
For sure.
And his perspective on depression was so fascinating because I've heard of so many different types these days. And I don't know if it's spoken enough. I don't think it's spoken enough, about it enough. On the different types of things people could experience.
Yeah, I think, sorry if I don't want to just jump in. Course. I think depression, mental health is becoming, people are coming out of themselves and talking about it a lot more. And talking about their own personal journeys
and experiences.
If I can be very open and frank,
of course.
I feel like part of you really felt, you really sort of empathized, you really kind of felt for him and recognized similarities and differences and new stuff.
100%.
So with all of that and figuring out that actually he had a new and he went through his own journey. How did that feel for you?
Sure.
If you don't mind.
No. To be honest, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. Nice, Tova. I think what I found so different was that he experienced apathy, whereas I experienced the complete opposite, which was caring too much. And I've heard of both. And to know that there are different types of ways.
Yeah, can you explain to our listeners, so when you felt too much and he was the opposite, can you just describe very quickly what those two are?
So the way he described it was that he genuinely felt like doing nothing. That was kind of the way he felt, and also kind of not caring that he didn't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't feel like doing anything, but I would go overboard and do the complete opposite and do too much. And often that became overwhelming and actually really bad for me and really bad for people around me, because I wasn't coping well with it. I was on override for sure, and I was experiencing. Now we have just a chorus of birds.
Living in Africa.
I was experiencing a huge amount of disappointment within myself.
Wow.
That's the biggest thing. I don't know if I've ever spoken about this, but deep. When I was on my other podcast, I spoke a lot about mental health, and the biggest thing that I spoke about was the idea of perfectionism, which was kind of something I put on myself. I expected, when you look at the glamorous Instagram pages and you're like, wow, they live the perfect life. At some point in my life, I realized that wasn't real. But for a very long time, I didn't know that. Yeah. I was young, naive, didn't know the reality of the world, and I was like, that's how my life has to be.
Right.
And when it wasn't, because no one's is.
No, I don't think any.
No one's life looks like that all the time. Sometimes it's like, oh, after I clean my house, I feel so good. But then it gets dirty again. So what? That's what happens. So, and I still have that. I still have that a part of me, and it's still a constant struggle and work.
To some point, I think I also suffer from it too. I think we all. Yeah. And I was actually discussing with my psychologist the other day how I was sick for a week, but I was sick to like bedridden. Yeah. And I don't see myself as a control freak, but it was very hard to let go and
just be sick.
And not just be sick, but like I couldn't come to terms with like, Tava, am I making this up? Am I really sick? Or
am I being a
Can
hypochondriac?
I be off work, or do I need to be working? Yeah.
Hypochondriac. Am I making this up?
And I couldn't, all those things, and I'm like, actually no. Like, because you look at your friend and she looks like the superwoman who she's just going through the same thing and she keeps going, but who says she's coping?
No, who says?
Yeah.
It's, I think this is our biggest similarity. Like, even, I don't know if we've ever spoken about this, but like, I once nearly passed out on an episode. And so did Tom. We both experienced these things, and I think it's because we both pushed very hard.
The mind says one thing and the body is that.
It's like, no.
You're not ready for this. I'm going to show you.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to disappoint you now.
Is that what you mean by disappointed?
Yes, I can't cope, and that's my fault. That's what I think.
So let's just go there. Sorry, we got off track.
Yeah, we digressed, but this is the whole point.
So that was quite, I can see quite a big thing, or not a big thing, but an important, I don't know, lesson, but I'd say that came out of Gavin was like how you're labelled depression, or can be labelled as depression for a bit, but you experience it in such different ways, behaviours, outcomes, and how to deal with it.
And how people see you. I think that's one of the hardest things about depression. It's so easy to look fine sometimes. Sometimes it is. It's easy on the outside. Like, you go out when you go out, and you don't go out when you don't go out.
Right.
And then at home, the people around you, they're the ones who really see it. And it's kind of heartbreaking, I'm not going to lie, to think back to such a thing. And to really give credit to Gavin for his incredible lessons. Yeah. What I really found amazing as well within this talk was the fact that he's so introspective and open to changing.
Wow.
And I think, I'm not going to lie, I do feel like I also try very hard to do that. And I know that you do as well. It's like why we do this.
Yeah. I think one's got to have self-compassion and self-care. That's
Forgiveness. And also discipline.
That's something I actually would like to go in more of.
Oh, please, let's do that.
Yeah.
I think let's speak about that after the last one, really forgiveness, because I think we all need a bit more of that.
Definitely. And then I think we're on to our last speaker.
Yeah, our last speaker was Laura.
Oh, wow.
Laura was such an amazing story. But you know what really struck me? And if she's listening, if you're listening, Laura, I love how structured she was.
crazy.
Like, it was amazing. She told the story so
clear,
so clearly.
Had it all in her head.
It's amazing, and I think
Yeah.
it just goes to show who she is, and not just that, but like, I think it was really a point of like, I wouldn't say pride, but like she was she was proud of herself, and she should be.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, funny enough, on a different podcast I was listening to this week, it's very important to thank ourselves. And
100.
you can see how she really owns her story. She had self-trust. Because to donate a kidney, to donate your other, which is yourself, your organ, your body,
it's a big deal.
to give over and for someone else to live, that's rewarding. But it's so hard to sacrifice oneself. But for her, it wasn't a problem. She had a few doubts, and
she spoke briefly, but probably not enough about those doubts, because I believe her when she said like it wasn't it wasn't a flat road.
Yeah. But I think so many people would have bailed out, where part of her was she felt this was meant to be.
Okay.
And for me, that was a big lesson.
But share it.
Yeah, like the terms of it was meant to be. It was meant to. Her trust in God and spirituality was just phenomenal. You could really see that in
amazing.
Her, which is very
so
godly.
True.
Yeah,
it's so true, and
so,
she did such a big thing, and she gave this person a life, a life that wasn't just a sickly life, and that's amazing. And I guess we're also grateful to know that a person like this can do that.
Yeah.
Was there something that you really enjoyed the most out of that?
Out of Laura?
Yeah.
I'd say what I remember, what I got out of it was I'm just speechless, but we're so not in control of our health, and I'm so grateful for my health.
Yeah.
And I can't speak words, can't
be
speak
gratitude enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough gratitude in the world
actually
for that.
Insane how I remember so the Jewish New Year, we give a lot of blessings, and we say may you have a year full of goodness and wealth and
health.
And this is so I want to get to the health part. Is we wish each other our blessings, but my cousin once said to my mom, I want to give you a blessing of health, because without health you can't have wealth. You can't have money, you can't have family. You've got to be healthy to do these things and enjoy it. Now that always struck me, and also struck me with Laura's
the health comes first.
The health. She was just so because she herself is a nurse, and everything to do with her story led up to this moment of I've got this, I'm healthy, I can give my kidney to someone else.
It's amazing.
I thought it was quite powerful.
It's so powerful. And also, the first thing she thought of was, can I have more children?
Yeah.
And that was, I guess it was such a beautiful moment for me, because in my mind, giving life to a child, to a human being, she really is encompassing that, encompassing life.
There was a lot of life, health, just tons.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it really was.
It was amazing. So I absolutely loved that. I think one of the biggest lessons for me in such a story actually is, if you look at a road that is flat versus a road that is bumpy, apparently you get there faster on the bumpy road. I've seen this, so it's amazing to...
Is it from what I'm understanding, because you have to go through stuff to get to where you need to go?
I think so, but it's also that the bumps are teaching you something.
Yeah.
Whereas the flat road, I don't know if anyone goes on a flat. I don't think it's a thing to go on a flat road. But even
I think if you want to live life on the surface, you can.
Yeah.
And then you're numb and you'll feel very black, but you're not living life.
Yeah.
With however sick I was last week,
shame.
I was do you know what, God? I'm happy some weird while that I'm feeling this pain, because then today I feel amazing. Because today I feel blessed for my health.
Wow.
I
amazing.
Is that when you're bumpy, you understand that
Yeah, I think it makes you more grateful. I think it can do the opposite. I know that it can. It can make you really resentful and angry. And
I also cast God laughing.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's literally, it's a bunch of, thank you, Hashem, and why are you doing this to me?
What redemption do you want out of me?
What do you want? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. In those moments, like, it's so, I don't know, I guess it's so human. I love hearing that. I love it. I love it when people are honest. And that is the biggest thing. Like, people are honest about their stories, and they're open, and they're going to tell us. And we're just privileged. I love that.
So I have to say that, like, when we started this journey, I don't think we even came close to thinking of all the amazing people we'll meet.
And the things we learned from them.
And the things we can learn. But I wanted to ask you I'm sure you're going to learn so much more, but what would you like to see more of in this Together We Connect journey?
Do you know what I really want to feel
Yeah.
on this journey? The thing I want to feel, and this is in life, it's like right now I think, cool, I've learned a lot. I can't wait to look back and say, wow, I knew nothing. That's what I look forward to.
Wow.
Like,
nothing or something new.
No, so literally when I say learn nothing, like, I want to learn so much.
Wow.
That's it. When I say nothing, I don't mean nothing. I literally just mean, like, I thought I had introspection. I thought I knew things. And then, please God, in the future, I'll be looking back and have so much more of an understanding, so much more of an appreciation. And please God, when I re-listen to these, just realize how much more I could have learned. And now that my brain has developed more from more.
Wow.
Like
that saying to my grandfather. He quotes, it's like, the more you know, the more you don't know.
Exactly.
The more you see, the more you haven't seen.
Exactly. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. When you read a book twice, there's a bunch of new things that you didn't notice in the first time you read it. And then you read it, this is the whole thing. I don't know if anyone has studied Masilas Yesharim, but they say once you've studied it 100 times, you may have a little bit more of an idea of what it actually is saying.
So for those who don't know, Masilas Yesharim is a religious Jewish book.
Yeah, it's a religious Jewish book that teaches you basically everything that you supposedly know. That's literally what it's about.
Yeah.
The introduction chapter literally states, if you are reading this to learn something new, you can put the book down because you're going to learn a whole bunch of things you already know.
I'm not sure I understand.
But it's so fascinating, and I think, Baruch Hashem, thank God, I do feel like the more I know, the less I know.
Yeah, it sounds like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I love Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I love his books. They have really good quotes.
They do, and they have really good, they have really good lessons. It's amazing.
So I think, I feel very privileged to be on the show and having you as my co-host.
Same. I feel so privileged to have you.
And I'm so excited to find out more and see what we're going to
Please God, learn more. And to finish off this episode, I also want to quickly ask Tova what she is looking forward to, please God, in the next season. We'll speak a bit about forgiveness, and then I actually want to just bring up one quote, and then we'll tell everyone what we're grateful for.
You want to say the quote now or after?
I'll say it after.
Okay. So I think if you're going on the lines of forgiveness, the words that are coming to me are also like self-compassion and self-care, which I think in today's world we're all going through so much, and life is freaking hard, but I think we all need to take some love. And just recently I started doing a meditation for 10 minutes. I follow this lady called Mary Markle, brilliant, on Apple Podcasts, I think it is. It's called The Daily Meditation.
Amazing.
Totally recommend it. She said something very profound today. She says it every day. Every day she goes, you are worth slowing down for. It's changed my life.
Wow.
And it's like someone messages me about something, I'm like, I am worth slowing down in. I don't need to answer you right now.
Yeah.
And it's changing my life. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So I think I'd like to bring in, more love, self-compassion.
Amazing. A point on that, I feel a little bit more similar in terms of that than I used to. And it's so nice because I recently, My husband actually told me that I could do this. I'm not very technology prone. Like, I don't really know it that as well as I should. And he told me you can literally put your phone on a setting called Do Not Disturb, which is where your messages don't necessarily come through straight away and that you don't notice them. And it's such an important thing, especially actually as a business owner, to have that, and also to have working hours versus non-working hours, because I'm actually worth slowing down for. Exactly what you said. Like,
it's crazy to think that, hey? That you can give yourself
some time.
Permission. Yeah.
It's crazy because it's not really something that we taught.
How empowering is that? Like,
it's amazing.
To just checking. I thought for a second to stop recording. But that's great. Yeah. No,
so I think we're both on the same page. So do you want to see more? What do you want to see more of in the next episodes?
I think from I mean, obviously speakers come, we don't know what they're gonna say and stuff. But I think if we can bring in, that love, that
more compassionate side,
compassion, care. You've got this. I think positive affirmations, seeing things like how Aaron Lazarus saw it, like
you set the tone.
You set the tone.
Literally, exactly. That's her title.
And Racheli, going back, you said you had a quote that you wanted to
share. So the quote, it's so interesting because people would think this is the opposite thing, but it is not. And when you listen to this quote, I'm going to explain. It is, discipline is the greatest form of self-love.
For sure.
And people may be like, wait, but if you're saying discipline, then you can't be forgiving. Incorrect. You can. Discipline is kind of how a mother is with her child. Are you going to have sugar now? No, because it's bedtime soon. You need to go to sleep. If you have the sugar now, you're gonna not be able to sleep. In that moment, I'm a runner. Really don't want to run. Okay, not gonna lie. You don't. It feels pretty bad some of the time, you know. But in that moment, I have to make the decision. I have to go through this because, to be honest, I'm much more sane afterwards. I'm in a better mood. I feel better. I'm tired, but like I feel more energized. And that's where I really have to be like, you know, you start with a small little thing and it's the same with meditation. This meditation right now, what is it going to do in the long run? Right now, do I feel like sitting down and slowing down? Probably not. I feel like doing all my work and being productive, because typically when you're supposed to slow down, that's when you become productive.
No, thank you for sharing that with us and the listeners, because I think that's also what we're going to see in the next few seasons is self-love is about boundaries. It's about
this is not for me sometimes.
It's tough love.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about tough love.
And sometimes it's not.
Like I'm feeling miserable, I can grab a chocolate or I can go for a run. What is more productive?
And sometimes, guys, listen to me. Sometimes it will be the chocolate.
That's self-love.
And no, it's true. It's like everyone would assume, it's the run. But no, not necessarily.
I guess it's also circumstantial.
Completely.
But it's knowing your own boss.
Yeah.
Knowing your own self.
Being your own boss. No one else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
So with that, absolutely amazing. I feel like...
Can we end off with our tradition?
Yes, we're going to end off with our tradition. How it goes is, I'll say firstly what I'm grateful for. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get together with my co-host every few weeks and be inspired, and to not just be inspired, but to learn something and to put it into my life and to have that opportunity. And I feel like we've built such a special connection because we literally, together we connect. We have connected, literally. And I feel like I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And even though both of us, we both, you know, took time and energy to make it happen, I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, and it's very same feeling.
Ditto.
And going on this emotional journey definitely builds a stronger connection. What am I feeling grateful at this moment, at this time in my life? I am grateful for the opportunity to have these amazing speakers, to have sensational co-hosts.
Thank you.
Who God allows me to have the wisdom that I can take and give.
Wow.
So
You're
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm also just so grateful for our listeners, eh? We both are. We both so excited when people come up to us and say, wow, I listened to your podcast.
Please keep them coming. We love it. And please share as well.
This has been an excellent, excellent season. We can't wait to be back. And to everyone going through whatever they're going through, it's a journey. We're still going through ours. And please God for many, 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 many years. And may you also. And I just hope to grow, hope to learn, and I carry on hoping to keep doing this.
Great. Thank you, guys. Nice to hear from you. All the best.
Thank you so, so much.
Bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye.